All right, y'all, welcome back to the Mitchell Report, and we got another weirdo to expose. If you are against females being harassed, smash that like button. Let's get into this damn Mitchell Report.
So, Dr. Coffin won't, can't, and would not disclose what was said during any psychological session between herself and Joshua Primo.
All right, y'all, welcome back to the Mitchell Report. This is a wild story. So, according to reports, a former clinical psychologist for the San Antonio Spurs, she filed a lawsuit Thursday morning alleging that the organization ignored her repeated reports of incident exposure when it come to Joshua Primo, the 2021 lottery pick, who was released by the team just last week. According to this lawsuit, Joshua Primo exposed himself to Dr. Hillary Carthen a total of 9 times. The first incident allegedly occurred during a psychological session with Primo back in December of 2021 and was reported to the team the next month. According to reports, rather than act on the allegations, the Spurs ignored the complaints, hoping that the organization could ignore and then cover up Primo's action. This is according to the actual lawsuit that was filed in Texas this morning. Once Primo's conduct entered the public sphere, the Spurs were forced to act and release Primo. The Spurs' recent action with regard to Primo are a little too late, according to how the plaintiff's feeling. Primo, however, through his attorney, denied any wrongdoing and lashed out against the claims from the doctor, saying that she is playing two ugly stereotypes and racially charged fears for her own financial benefit, and is calling it an act of betrayal against the client. According to the attorney, I believe, for Joshua, he says in an act of betrayal against her young client, Dr. Carthen, who is 40 years old, falsely claims Joshua exposing himself to her during the course of her numerous therapy sessions. What makes the allegations even less credible is that Dr. Carthen never informed her patient of the exposure, or that she had an issue with it, rather, and that the doctor was basically Mr. Primo's mental health support provider and confidant, a therapist who Mr. Primo trusted. But what does that have to do with anything, y'all? This is the Mitchell Report. Who cares what her role was? This is not about her role and her position. This is about this weirdo. Nothing that gives you no green light for any action. Like, this is the same thing that we witnessed with Deshaun Watson. I got to talk to the bosses. So the attorney is definitely doing his job, but he's doing a terrible job. Like, really? This is a really interesting story, and it came across my radar earlier in the week, but I really didn't focus on it because I don't know who Josh Primo was. He hasn't really got a chance to really shine like that. Now, the doctor was hired by San Antonio just in April of last year. Her employment ended with the organization when her contract was not renewed in August of this year, 2022. So, I mean, it's a lot really to uncover. It's a lot of layers in this story. The truth shall definitely set you free, but we have to do better, y'all. Golly. I'm doing too many stories about athletes putting their hands on women in one way or another. Unacceptable. I really got to talk to the bosses, but this is the Mitchell Report. What y'all think about this latest development with the psychologist saying that, you know, Joshua was exposing himself to her? How you think this is going to play out, man? Is this a book that we read before? This is the Mitchell Report. I'm Seven Mitchell. Like, comment, smash that subscribe button. Y'all stay safe. I'm out. Peace. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.